back, everybody, to another beauty day on the mountain as Beaverworx Dicast Racing and the Igloo Proving Grounds bringing you Battle of the Birds 3. Group 2 cars going on here. These are our lowriders, our lowrider modified, and we've even got an FTE inside there. Should be a good combination to race today. Folks, we got our Group 1 winner, Big Mike from NZ Racing, going to be filling the first spot in the final. Today we're looking for the second one. 3 points for the first place, 2 points for the second place, 1 point just for finishing the race, 1 point for finishing the race on your wheels over the line, that is, 1 point for the longest jump, and 1 point for a flatbed finish. What are the features we have here at the Igloo main track? That's what they're going up against today, and it is multi-manufactured, multi-surfaced. It's got a measured jump ramp in the middle of it and a 3D bomb maker corner coming on the bottom side. Then we go out a main stretch and into the flatbed finish area right there.
Vehicles.
Quite literally found this one underneath the neighbor's garage. We had the race shop opener up. Boondoxx from MQH Racing is going to try it out to see if the race shop did a good job. Beauty First Edition's FTE Superbird. James Ironbeard from Ironbeard Racing snapped this one up nice and fast. It's going to be good today. Let's check it out. From the 2014 Hot Wheels Rod Squadron, this thing is excellent looking. Sneaky Pete from Elevation Diecast Racing is going to take it today. See how it does. Gryphon Soul from Gryphon Soul Racing is going to be taking the first modified Beaverworx Superbird here. Thing's been lowered, it's got some extra weight added in. Should be excellent to go.
Race 1.
All right, here we go. We are doing the 4-car format here at the Igloo Proving Grounds. That means we're going to be rotating start position to the right each race. Here we go. We got FTE is way out. We got Squadron who's off the track. You hit. We can't tell what happened there. Look at this. That FTE is flying big time. And we got a flatbed finish out of that already. James Ironbeard inside that FTE just pulled off what looked like might be a perfect run. He's on his lid. It doesn't matter. He is still on the flatbed. That counts. Right there, there was some carnage all through that race. There's the rest of the other 2 cars made it down on the bottom. Rod Squadron did not make it. He is right there. Over the rail he goes. Looks like we got maybe some casualties there. We're going to have to get the emergency crews are already on scene checking that out. Not screwing around with the emergency crews. They know what they're doing. All right, let's check out some replays going down the mid-stretch. And there is James Ironbeard way out in front with that FTE. That's a fast car if you can hold it together. Checking out the jump cam. 21 centimeters for that FTE. Coming through. 19 centimeters for the Flames mod. Wait. Race Champions coming through at 18 centimeters, and we did not get Squadron because he did not make it as far as the jump. Igloo replay. Race number 1, check that out. That FTE James Ironbeard is way out front already. That is a fast car, and it looked like Sneaky Pete might have got snuck up over top of the rail there. That was Gryphon Soul pushing him up, and that there. Modified Superbird, you never know. Anyways, cameraman's a little slow trying to catch up to James Ironbeard because he just flew. That is a fast time. That's one of the fastest times we had yet, and was able to plant it on the flatbed roof or not. It is still on the truck. That's what counts. Great first run tonight, folks. That was awesome. Winner James Ironbeard, 9.36 and a full 7 points. Perfect run. 4 points for Gryphon Soul, 3 points for Boondoxx, and Pete gets 0.
Race 2.
Moving on, all cars advanced 1 position over to the right. We've got Gryphon Soul and Boondoxx out front here. There they go, off the start. We got a nice group all the way through there. It's looking good. Whoa, FTE's off the track. He wiped right out. James Ironbeard is not going to finish on this one. We've got nothing but carnage at the top of the corner. Looks like Sneaky Pete got left at the top of the hill. We got Boondoxx and Gryphon Soul kind of skating around at the bottom there. There they are. Looks like Gryphon's going to have the win on this one, folks. There's Sneaky Pete at the top of the hill, and it looks like James Ironbeard is nose in right there. He went down the pebble path instead of the main track right through the midsection. Holy moly. Let's check out the jump cam. Flames, 17 centimeters. Race champions coming through 23 centimeters there. There's Rod Squad at 21 centimeters, and there's James Ironbeard coming in too close. Looks like he wiped right out coming out of the Crash Racers corner. Checking out the Igloo replay. Look at that. What a grouping right there. It's just looking like James Ironbeard's kind of pushing the looks like, and he kind of pushed a little too hard, got off the track and went right down the pebble path, wiped out, didn't get the win on this one, didn't get the finish on this one. Instead, it's going to go over to Gryphon Soul. He's just sitting there sliding around, skating over the line. He still gets the win. Him and Boondoxx are the only two that finish. 11.58, 5 points for Gryphon Soul on that one. 4 points for Boondoxx, MQH Racing, and 0 points for the other two. Johnny Lightning, Daytona right there. All right, checking out some highlights there. This is when Sneaky Pete got bumped up over the rail, got into the crowd, knocked some people over. They are okay according to the emergency crews, then comes back. There's James Ironbeard making the flatbed finish at the end of the first round. Gets a perfect round the first time, and then second round ends up getting over the rail and takes the long way all the way down the pebble path, ends up on his lid there. All the carnage left Sneaky Pete up there too. Don't forget to help out the channel, folks. You can get that notification bell and smash that like button. There's also the super thanks option down there. You want to give the channel a little hand, help us out? There it is.
Race 3.
All right, moving along. We are advanced over one position. Again, we've got Sneaky Pete and Boondoxx out front. Look at him go. Sneaky Pete's way out in front with that. Squadron already flying over top of them. Jump just cuts a beautiful line through the 3D pop maker corner and is at almost up onto the second shelf there. Everybody makes it this time. There's all sorts of carnage at the line, and we still bumping around down there. What a great run by Sneaky Pete there in that Rod Squad. There's the FDE coming in second place there. There's everybody else down there at the bottom. Boondoxx, Gryphon Soul. What an excellent race that was. Let's check out some replays now. Going down the mid-stretch, Sneaky Pete's way out in front. That was a great time he pulled on that one. That Rod Squad just dug in and stuck it right to the end. Excellent race. Let's check out some jump cams. 30 centimeters for the Rod Squad. That thing is flying. 16 centimeters for the FDE. Race champs coming through at 20, and 16 for the Flames mod coming at the end there. That was one impressive jump by the Squadron. Rod Squad. Sneaky Pete was just flying on that one. It was like they got like elevator control. He just yanked it up, kept it straight. Look at that run. That car is fast. When he gets these things hooked up, when you catch your line and you're able to hold on to it, they go great. You can see that FTE is all squirrely coming down the midsection there, holding on to it. But Sneaky Pete got a perfect line right down over top of the finish line and going for the second shelf. Looks like he's aiming directly at that flatbed, just ends up a little bit short, but he ends up getting the race. What a nice looking car and a beauty race that was for Sneaky Pete. 9.62 time, he gets 6 points on that one. Great stuff. 4 points for James Ironbeard, 2 points for Gryphon Soul and Boondoxx.
Race 4.
All right, last race of the evening, folks. We got Sneaky Pete and James Ironbeard, the FTE and Squadron out front this time. We got FTE way out. He's going, Squadron is right on his tail. They are pulling away from the rest of the pack. Oh, look at that. Sneaky Pete gets around with a 9.68 time, going for the top flatbed. Just about had it. It looked like FTE James Ironbeard got a little squirrely, and Sneaky Pete took the line around. Beautiful pass. Did an excellent cut all the way through the 3D Bob Maker corner. There he is up there. He is the winner of the last race there. There's James Ironbeard. There's Gryphon Soul, and then there's Boondoxx. We all made it down over top of the line on this last race, but Squadron and FTE are way up front. You can see Squadron going around FTE on that last run, coming down the final stretch. What an excellent race that was. All right, going back and checking out some jump cam. See the distances were on these ones. FTE, James Ironbeard, 26 centimeters there. Squadron, one more, 27 centimeters. Gryphon Soul's coming through at 15 centimeters. And Boondoxx didn't quite make it into the shot. You got to be in the shot to get a shot on the jump cam. Here we go. Igloo replay. Let's check out this final race came out and check it out. That Squadron pass. FTE is way out in front. James Ironbeard's got this one so far. Coming down the mid-stretch, and you can see he's almost blown away, but still getting squirrely. Getting around, loses control. Looks like he even bounced off the Ford a little bit. Squadron saw it. Sneaky Pete sneaks around, takes the win, and even goes for that top flatbed. Look at this leap. Just about sticks it, too. He hit it, couldn't get the wheels down on it. That would have been the extra point, but still made that whole race look awesome. Sneaky Pete gets the last race on that one. Pulls 6 points off. That's almost a perfect round. This has been a great race so far, folks. There it is, 9.68 time in the Squadron. Not quite enough to get to the top point. Gets him 13 points altogether. Ties in with Gryphon Soul. Boondoxx coming in at 11, but the big one is 15 points for James Ironbeard in the FTE. He's going to be taking the second spot in the final race. There it is. What an awesome looking casting that is. 2006 First edition FTE. Big shout out to the rest of the guys showing up here. We got Sneaky Pete, did a great job in that Rod Squadron. Then we got Boondoxx over here in the Racing Champions, MQH Diecast Racing. And then we had the Flames Mauled Gryphon Soul from Gryphon Soul Diecast Racing. Great stuff. Next race is going to be the Group 3 cars. Make sure you're hanging out for that, folks. This week's episode was brought to you by the Beaverworx Race Shop. We got cars, they're building them out and sending them out to the different diecast racing tracks out there in the world. Make sure you get out there and check that stuff out from the Beaverworx Race Shop. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Beaverworx Battle of the Birds 3 Group 2 cars. Group 3 cars are going to be coming up next, folks. Don't forget to check out our Facebook and our TikTok just for a little short vids and little pieces of information every now and then. And a big Beaverworx track shout out to all you good folks for watching our stuff. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we will see you next time.